Yeah, U3, live from the underground.
Yo, it's your girl DJ Baby Blue Diamond, and you tune into U3 Underground, Unsigned, and Unknown. And we have a guest tonight, Miss Jenny B from San Antonio, Texas. What up? What up?
Hi.
So, is Jenny your real name? I'm assuming Jennifer.
Yeah, full name is Jennifer, but friends call me Jenny. Even some close friends call me Dallas. You know, the family nickname.
So, are you Jenny from the block? Jenny or Jenny from San Antonio? No, I'm joking.
You know, I would say, if I was to say I was Jenny from the block, it would be like her, not so much Jenny the block, but more of like her dumb cousin. Because I don't get me wrong, like I love being glam, like I love like all that stuff, but I also like to be stupid, like in a sense of like comedy and fun and just like things a pretty girl usually not supposed to do.
Yeah,
I'm doing it.
I get it. Okay, how'd you get started into doing music? What made you want to do music?
My family. So my family, since before I was even thought of, was already doing music, but more like on the Spanish side of it, more like the Spanish romantic side of it. So they would always, it was mainly all my uncles that were in the band together. And they always practiced at my house with my dad and everything. So music has always been around since I was 2. Of course, I was one of those little girls that looked up to Selena and things like that. And then came J-Lo and Beyonce and, you know, all the glitz and glam. And then ever since then, I've just, you know, caught onto it. It's pretty much runs in my family. Everyone can either sing, dance, play an instrument, things like that. So it's a family that's well known with music. So it's always been there, and it just has been growing ever since.
That's good. Do you play any instruments too?
I'm working on learning how to play the piano.
Ooh, get it,
I'm
girl.
classy.
I support you in that. Go ahead, go. Do it.
Thank you. Yes, I love the piano. I think ever since I think it was Lady Gaga when she did her first VMAs with like the white and the blood, and I saw the way she put her leg on the piano and started playing, and I was like, got it. I want to do that right there. I want to put my leg on the piano.
Okay, so I'm gonna hold you to it. I'm gonna come back in like some years and be like, hey, I want to see that leg on the piano and killing it.
Yes, that'd be awesome.
Man, so I met you at the video shoot for the first time. You had the video, well, not video shoot, but it was your video release for No Hat, and we've been listening to snippets of the song. You have the song out. It's like a pop club song. Is that the sound you're going for, or did you switch up your sound?
I switched up my sound when I released my first single ever as Jennifer B. That was more of like the pop, you know, because again, like I was so used to being like the whole J-Lo scene, and at the time, like I was doing a lot of covers because you know, as an artist, like a starting off artist, you're just trying to get your name out there. And of course people don't know who you are. So more or less, they're not going to know what your music is or who, you know, what that's about. So you got to kind of, and this goes for advice for all artists that are starting off, like you're going to have to do covers that people like and they know. Once you throw them something they do like, you could play anything in front of them and they might just like it, you know? So I started up that way, but then, you know, as I was finding myself as far as like my artistry, like what kind of artist I want to be, I'm very high energy and I'm very much like all over the stage and stuff. So that's when I really merged in with like EDM, dance, you know, house music. And then lo and behold, I came across with my team, you know, 1601 Management with Jackie and JD, and they had the perfect producer for me, which is Clef, and it just took off from there. So really, it is like the pop, but it's more of like a EDM dance house beat, but with pop melodies. Does that make sense? Like that's pretty much what we wanted to go with, because we don't want to just stay in one genre. Like it's great if they're like, man, we don't know where to put this. That's the best, because that means that you're hitting different ones in one song, which is all the markets. So
is your whole album gonna be EDM popish? Are we gonna get some Spanish songs? Are we gonna get R&B?
I don't see, that's the funny thing, like I don't speak Spanish. But I mean, I could sing it. I mean, I think, you know, most girls who don't speak it can sing it.
Yeah.
But it has been played with a bit as far as putting a little bit of Spanish into my music here and there, at least just because, you know, we're in Texas. Tejano is, even though it's like considered dead, is still here. Like it's plays here and stuff. And so any kind of way of just dabbling, and like I said, like dabbling into the different genres, it might float around, you know, you never know. I can't really say much, but you know, there could be something.
Now you mentioned the Studio 1601, right?
Yes.
Yes, you mentioned Studio 1601. How did you link up with them?
That was literally by fate. Because I was a floating around type of artist. You know, I was playing at any gig that was letting me play, whether it was a backyard or anything or a bar, pay or not pay, like I was there. I was doing the whole hustle thing. And one of the guys, JC Productions, Julian, he had you know, he knew of me, and he had given me a couple gigs, and there was the Gabby Annalise show that was like, they're needing artists, and he was like, hey, like this is a free show, like there's no pay, but would you be down? I'm like, hell yes, like, oh my gosh. So of course I started stalking like Gabby Annalise. I'm like, oh my God, like this girl is like super dope. Yeah. So I was like, hell yeah, so let's go do it. And I went up there and I did what I do, and they were there, of course, because they were part of putting the show together with Flavor World. And of course, that was the first time they had heard of me and seen me. So they were like, what? What is this? What is happening? And ever since then, I like to say that they fell in love. And then I got to know them, and then I fell in love. And we did a couple, like some dating as far as like with our relationship to see if it would be a good match between us, which I super love that they're the kind of people that don't force you into anything. So ever since then, the rest has been history. And I say, like, because of them, 110%, like, if not every post I post, every other post, I'm thanking them, because where my career was today, a year ago, like minimum, like maybe 10 fans or 10 followers on Spotify, like numbers were super low. And now I'm like hitting thousands of streams because of my team, you know? So I just so grateful for them. Really, they're the best.
Yeah, I like them too. They're all dope people. When I met them, I was like, okay, I like them. So I like the way they work. I like their energy, and I like the way they promote their artists. Because you don't see too many labels or management companies really promoting their artists or pushing their artists. It's just like really behind the scenes, but it's more than just being behind the scenes. You got to be in front too. So
right. No, they're front and center, like you said, and they're just humble people. So for a manager to be humble at the same time, it's like, it's rare, like, because usually they're like sharks, they're snakes, like they're hungry for money. They, you know, they're trying to see where they can sneak a couple bucks from you here and there, and it's a complete opposite. And I'm just so grateful.
I like that. Now, let's talk about Pride. You got to perform twice. You did the national anthem. Then you did your song No Cap. How was it? Were you nervous? I know it's different doing it in front of really nobody, because you have to record it in the live audience.
No, honestly, I'm never nervous. Like, I'm my most calm when I'm about to get on the stage or I'm about to sing something. Granted, the national anthem is, if not the hardest song to sing in American history. Like,
people will call you out in a minute if you mess up.
Yes, like, not only that, but they're like, you know, like you said, like, they'll call you out and they'll read your filth. But I tried my best, and I knew it was a hard song, but I had been working previously, and to this day still, with Jay Vera. He's an amazing vocalist. And he's been helping me because there are some notes on there, and even just to help as far as vocal lessons, because he's just amazing. And every artist, I don't care who you are, like, everybody still to this day, they'll be in the back of the arena getting a vocal lesson. Like, you know, I just want to put that in there real quick, because some people think just because you're like this huge star, oh, I don't need that, I don't need lessons. That's not it at all. So, but no, I wasn't nervous at all. It was a lot of fun. You know, I had my backup dancers, Annabelle and Gracious Walker, and it was just a lot of fun. It was just a little hot because it was in a hangar. There's no AC in hangars, but other than that, like, it was great. I wasn't nervous. It was just super fun, and I always just try to go out and have fun. it's like, and that's because it's pre-recorded, but even when I'm live, like you practice, but once you hit the stage, like it's live, whatever happens. And if you fall, you better make that a beautiful fall, because it's gonna happen.
Yes.
So you might as well just go with it. So no, Pride was amazing. I love the LGBTQ community. I just love that they're so loving and so open armed, and
yes.
I feel like they show me love all the time, and they just, they love my outfits, my hair, my makeup, my vocals. So I'm just like, I could live forever.
Being because it's COVID, you did have to pre-record everything. How has this COVID changed the way you do music? Has it stopped it completely? I know you're still working because you did your video shoot for No Cap.
Yes. Well, I mean, it hasn't really changed much besides just the delay as far as like people who get sick in your group, stuff like that. That's pretty much been the only delay. I mean, we've been pushing forward regardless. I mean, we wear a mask, and we have hand sanitizers in the studio. We spray Lysol everywhere in the studio as well. So, I mean, I didn't see the reason. And as long as my whole team was on board as far as recording, I mean, we still record and do videos and photo shoots, and I kind of like almost like it's not happening, because I kind of feel like, and we all agreed in the group that if we do stop, like we're going to get left behind. You're going to get forgotten. And so we just really took a risk. And as far as, doing the video shoot for No Cap, that happened back in March, right when the pandemic had just hit. Like we got to California and everything started to shut down. Like that's when the lockdown happened. And it was just disastrous. But we have a behind the scenes video coming out soon. So keep a lookout for that, because it's going to have a lot of exclusive details as far as how we survived the pandemic in Los Angeles right when it was hitting the hardest.
I know that had to be a scary moment.
Very, very much scary. Very much.
So
yeah, no. Okay, think of this. Like, you go to the city that you know is going to make your dreams come true. And as soon as you get there, like, everything's canceled. Everything's done. Like, no one wants to talk to you. No one wants to meet up. And it's like
shows, no open mics, no.
No. It was complete shutdown. There's nothing to do. Even eating at a restaurant was practically impossible. We had to get groceries and stuff. And it was just, to me, in my music career, that had to be the darkest time, because I literally felt like my dream was just slipping out of my hands, and I had no control over it. So, but we did our best, my team, Clef, he's literally an angel sent, because if it wasn't for him, Dan Sanchez and Rob, my team and JD that were there, I probably would have got on a plane and No Cap music video would have never happened. But they're like, forget that. Let's go do this. Stay positive. It's California. The Runyon Canyon hills are open. And I'm like, all right, let's go. And it was born, and now it's a huge hit. So I just thank them so much. It was crazy.
But it prepared you for the future. So now you know how to deal with stress, and if anything big happens, you know how to deal with it now.
Yeah, no, most definitely. When I get to feel like I'm getting in a dark time, or because it's still kind of dark. I mean, with the pandemic, there's no shows, you can't do much. People are scared to go do things. Like, I mean, in this show, we've had to push it so hard because people are like, I don't know, but it's like, you have to have a mask on. Like, you're okay. Like, come on, let's go do it. Like, don't let this pandemic keep you from living your best life. Like, just be precautious, but let's go.
Now you have it's a dance video. Is that what it is? Or it's she's gonna teach you how to do a dance?
No, it's a dance class. So you can go in person. Mm-hmm.
Virtual dance class.
No, you can go there.
Oh, so you can go there. Okay, tell us a little bit more about it.
Yeah, so it's going to be this Thursday at 7 to 9. I think it's at the San Antonio Ballet School off of Northwest Military. But yes, it is going to be completely safe. We're going to have social, so everyone's going to be spread out, social distancing. Masks are going to be required. We're actually going to be giving away the No Cap Jenny B masks. So a little spoiler on that. And yeah, I mean, we're going to have, it's the fully AC'd. So we'll also have some merchandise there. There's going to be some podcasting going on. And of course, Clef will be taking shots of everything. So he'll be taking video of everything. But it's going to be a lot of fun. She showed me a clip of the actual dance, and oh my It is awesome. I'm so excited. Like, if you love high energy EDM, or even to lose weight, like, I'm telling you, you will break a sweat. Okay, it's gonna be lit. I'm so excited. Oh, and DJ Act 6 will be doing the sound, so you know it's gonna be lit, because the kid can turn it.
Yes, he is the little kid of party music, house music.
Yes.
Yes, he's super dope. I've seen some of his videos on Instagram. I just recently started following him. He's dope.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, his lives are amazing. Like, I literally, he should pay me as much as I talk about it, because he is just, like, honestly, every time I go on his lives, like, he always somehow knows exactly what kind of music I like, whether or not I'm watching it. He just knows how to keep the energy going. Even on his slower tempo songs, they're such good songs, and he hits like almost every decade. I love that. Like, that's amazing. So kudos to him. I love it.
What day is this dance class?
Thursday. This Thursday on the 30th.
Thursday on the 30th. So make sure you go out. San Antonio Ballet Studio, Southwest Military. We have a flyer, so I will be posting a flyer.
Yay!
Check that out. So make sure you go ahead, and you're gonna be there, of course. It's gonna be to your song, correct?
Yes, it will be a full routine to No Cap.
Okay. Now, is this the same routine you done at Pride, or is it gonna be something different?
It's something different. I'm telling you, I'm not ready. It's good.
I'm gonna try to make it out. I'm gonna try to go out because I love dancing, so I'm gonna try.
Yes, that'd be great. Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. Please, that'd be great.
So what's next for you? Are we gonna get an album soon? Are you just gonna drop singles for now?
I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say this.
Oh, you don't.
No, I'm excited about it.
You said you're working on something.
I'm gonna give you the exclusive. Mm-hmm. We are working on possibly doing an EP, because I was just doing singles, but we feel like an EP would be a really good, since right now the way my numbers are hitting right now, like, would be really beneficial for my career right now. Like I said, my career is nowhere where it was a couple months ago, and so we're just quickly like climbing that tier, and I think that's in the works, possibly. And I do have a few collabs coming up with some pretty big names. Now that for sure I know I can't speak of. But
you got something in the works, something quick.
Yeah, my name is definitely going to be getting out there on some big charts.
Okay.
So God willing, everything will go great, and I'm hoping this coronavirus will be somewhat tamed. Please hear me.
So we can
by then
more on the stage. I know all the artists are missing so much.
Yeah, virtual it's trash. Like, I can't even fathom like having to do that for the rest of my life. I could never. Like, there's really nothing like being on stage and with the lights and the fog machines or smoke machines, lasers, like the crowd, and you see everyone's phones that are out to record you, and it's just like I could live on stage, honestly.
You feed off the crowd's energy, so when they get hyped, you get hyped more. But when you're like in front of a camera just like this, dancing to yourself, it's like, I don't know if they're hyped.
It's depressing.
Like, you don't see anybody, so you're hyped by yourself. So yes, I get it. It's very.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it's bad.
You have a name for your EP you're working on, or are you gonna keep it a secret?
That we haven't even got to that point yet. We're just trying to it's more of just staying busy and getting to work. And I feel like that's something that will come about once we're finished with it. And it's like, okay, what is this? What is this art? And I feel like that's when we'll hit that mark. It's nothing to rush about because we're pretty clever.
Are we going to see any collabs with you and any of the artists at Swiss Studio 1601, like you and Alien Babe or any of the other?
That girl. I would love, me and her have talked about, since I saw the interview she did, and she had talked about doing a collab with me, and I had texted her right after. I was like, hey girl, I was like, don't be talking about it if you're not about it. And she's like, no, I'm down, let's do this. And So definitely that's gonna be a must, because she's, you know, the Alien Babe is rapper singer, which is a little bit different than what, you know, my genre is, but I feel like her style and her swag is, if not identical to mine. So, and her personality too. I mean, I know she'd be so easy to work with in the studio. I mean, I've hung out with her in the studio, but she's just an amazing person, amazing artist. She's actually helped me co-write a few songs as well. So she's teaching me, and I just like, I love her, and I would love to do, that's definitely going to be happening. I can tell you that. Nice. Not sure if I'm supposed to, but it's going to be happening.
Well, I can't wait. I know that's going to be a nice collab.
Yes. That would be great. And as far as Jay, I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't mind working with any of the artists. I could say this 1,000 times, and I'm probably going to on this interview, that I love my team. And if they were to be like, hey, Jen, would you mind? Yes. Like, I wouldn't even let them finish the sentence. Like, I would just I would do anything for them, including a collab.
Are we going to get any more music videos from you? I know it's kind of hard with this COVID, but I know y'all know how to make it work. So.
Yeah, no, yes, I plan on doing lots of music videos. I love music videos. I feel like that's just a great time for me just to get dressed up and be dumb on camera, and I love nothing more. So let me lay down the bucks and put out the cameras, because I love doing music videos. So you'll definitely be seeing a few more. I do have a ballad that will be coming out, so that's really going to be showing my vocal range. Sometime in the near future, but not right now. But that music video, I'm really excited for, because, you know, ballad's very like your vocals and dramatic, and and I feel like, you know, everyone that knows me knows I'm bubbly and this and that, and I'm dumb, or, you know, I like to be a goofball and everything. But I think that will definitely show a different side of me, as far as like my dramatic side.
So, like you said, your vocals, because I was scrolling through your Instagram and I saw that you have done a acoustic version of some of your songs, which is good, because, you know, sometimes people just hear like a poppy club song and always want to sound, oh, they can't sing, it's auto-tune, it's this. But then when you do like your acoustic version, they're like, oh, wait a minute, that girl got vocals.
Yeah, no, it is a bit controversial, as far as like when people, they do assume that it's all auto-tune. And I mean, sure, yeah, there's auto-tune in there, but you know, I just let them talk and let them say that until they see me live. I don't hear them
like you did with the national anthem go.
Yes. Yeah, no, like I said, I took my lessons. I didn't just wake up one day and be like, oh, you know, it didn't happen that way. And I continued to build my vocals, because I feel like the energy that I bring on stage, and it's very much like hype and dancing and stuff like that. Like, you really can't sing a whole set. I mean, it's doable, but it's hard. And it's just easier, you know, and it's cooler, and I have a lot more fun. I have to worry about like, oh my God, here comes this note. But if I was ever thrown into like, oh, well, you know, can you sing this? Yes, I probably can. Like, you know, I'm very trained and professionally trained. And so I always have that in the back pocket. But, you know, it happens. People are always going to assume and talk and think that this is fake and this is fake. And but I don't hear them no more when they come to my show. That's the tea.
That's good. You shut them down.
The sweetest way I can.
Exactly. What advice do you have for any young girls who look up to you and want to do music or anything in the music industry?
Be careful. It's a lot of fun. I just feel like you need to stick to what it is that you want to do. As long as you're not hurting anybody, you go and you do the music that you like to do, even if it's something that your family doesn't agree with, or your friends think you're weird, or vice versa, or whatever. You go and do you. Because if you try to go and do someone that you're not, or something that you're not, you're going to be the most depressed person, and you're just going to hate music, and you're going to be quitting, and there goes your dream. So stick, even if you change, if you started off as a rapper and then you're a singer and then you want to go to country, who cares? Do it. Do what makes you happy, and be careful. I'm not going to be like those people who are like, you can't trust anybody. That's not true. Because like, look at me. I had to trust my team. I didn't know these people. Yeah. I only known them for like a month or so before I started, you know, and before I signed with them. But I had to trust them to do that, and look where I'm at now, you know. But you still gotta, you know, be careful, you know. You just gotta make sure you read everything and things like that. Don't just jump into something. Trust me, these weren't the first people, not to be that artist, but they weren't the first one who were like, oh, I want to manage you and this and that. Like, okay, you know, let me see what, you know, what is this? What is, you know, what are you about? Ask questions. It's important to ask questions. Don't feel like you're being a stuck up, you know what, or jerk, whatever.
The question is dumb.
Yeah, because you're asking questions. Don't make them make you feel like you're being a jerk for asking questions that you need to know. So that's my advice. I'd say go for your dreams 110%. Even when people are like, oh, you're a singer or you're a rapper, don't listen to that. You go, you keep chasing, you hustle, you trust in people that you feel that are the ones that are worthy to be trusted, and you might get hurt, but you know what? You got to get up and keep going. Don't stop, no matter what, no matter if your age or anything. You got to keep going. So do what makes you happy.
I like that advice. You heard it straight from her mouth. So make sure you go ahead. Any young girls want to do music, take her advice. Just go for it and be careful. That's all. You just got to be careful.
Yeah, especially in this world. I carry a 9, girl. I don't play. I'm not sure most people will say that, but you know, I don't. I'm a little petite thing.
We gotta protect ourselves. So
I have no problem with this.
Are we gonna get any more merch from you? I know you got T-shirts. If you see my T-shirts hanging up, we got T-shirts. You can't see it. Oh, yeah, a little bit. You got posters.
Yes. I love it.
The lady I went to the video release with, she got the mask. So are we going to get any more merch coming soon? Maybe like a full jumpsuit outfit for the ladies?
Oh, girl, yes. I love that. I'm going to write that one down. Yes. So we do have the T-shirts. We are going to have the mask and new posters on the day of the event on Thursday. So I'll be posting those. And with these shirts, I'm going to be custom making like a handful of them. So kind of like the startup of my line that I will be personally be making. So I did learn how to sew in a few days. So I've been very hands-on. This is actually like my workstation over here. But yeah, so we're gonna have to where there's like chains attached around the waist, you know, and this will be for girls from small to extra large, because I know those thick girls, like, they like to show themselves, and because they're proud of themselves, I'm all for it. So I will have chains for them and their cute waist as well. And also want to try to, you know, include the men as far as like just a regular t-shirt. We are gonna have like men tank tops, women's tank tops, crop tops, like a good selection besides just t-shirts, because we want to try to stand out as much as possible. And then soon, hopefully, we'll also be having a lip gloss line for Jenny B.
Lip gloss is popping.
Yes, so I'm very excited about that. So trust, there will be we're talking about hats soon, stickers, bottle openers. Jenny B will have a place everywhere, from your kitchen to your closet to pillow sheets to everything. That's the goal.
Nice. Okay. I can't wait. I will definitely be getting some stuff.
Yes.
That's nice. Well, thank you, Miss Jenny B, for stopping by YouTube. Before we let you go, let people know where they can check you out and all your music. Give us your social media sites and everything.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for having me. It is a true honor, because I've seen some great artists come through here. So I feel like this is just history. So thank you so much. You can find me at Jenny B on Facebook, as well as Instagram at officially_Jenny B. As far as my music, you can find me anywhere on Spotify, iTunes, Apple, Pandora. I'm on everything. I'm across the board. Even some of the sites I've never even heard of myself, but people stream on there. So you can also find me. I just recently created an account on loom.music. So it's a new app. It's actually, I'm not sure I'm supposed to be saying this, but it's actually a really cool way to stream and get more of a interaction with artists. Because, on Instagram, because it's used so much.
Ads for that.
Yeah, when it's used so much, like the messages get lost and comments and things like that. But with Loom, since it's so new, it's a lot easier to interact with artists and stuff and connect and learn new music. And you find out as soon as someone drops something, it's a little bit more quicker as well than Spotify and iTunes. So if you want, you can go and follow me there as well. You can find under officially_Jenny B as well. I try to keep everything the same. And on YouTube as well, you can find some of my music videos on there and some other cool home videos as well.
And I think your music is on TikTok right now. I think people's music is on TikTok now. So
yes,
that no clap and you want to make a dance to it, go ahead, feel free, you know.
Yes, matter of fact, when you learn this new dance on Thursday, when y'all go, y'all can TikTok it while you're there. You know what I'm saying? So
try to do it on TikTok.
Yes.
I'm new to the TikTok game. I don't think I made any videos. The app is just there looking at me.
It's fun. You just gotta learn a couple of dances. It's real, honestly, like I felt the same way. I was like, I don't want to do those type of videos. I like music videos, but it is actually a lot of fun and it's freaking hilarious on that app. I love that app to death.
That's good. But thank you, Jenny B, for stopping by U3. It's always a pleasure to have good artists. And it's your girl DJ Baby Blue Diamond, and we are signing out.